What's good, my people? It's your boy JayKnick12 checking in one more time. Okay, it's 5 days past since draft night. Me and the Fort Knicks fam and some of the other Knicks fam was all up in the Barclay Center for the draft night. We all expected. Actually, we kind of got excited once Okafor fell to the number 3 spot, and we had that chance, had that possibility to pick him. But at the same time, we also knew that Philly had already forewarned that they was going to pull the bootleg move. So in a way, they kind of screwed us because I really don't think they needed Okafor. But I guess they just took him because they wasn't going to let none of the top 3 fall to us. But some of us felt that Phil should have went with a known name, like maybe Mudehi or Mudiay, however you pronounce it, Winslow, even Collie Stein, or whatever, or whoever. But he went with our man, Porzingis, was Kristaps, however you pronounce it. I can't never get it right. And he's our pick right now. But the reality is, everybody that was coming in was going to be a project. Some more than others. And because he was unknown, everybody have a little issue with him. He need to put on weight. That's easy to be done. He can bulk up, but Dirk came in skinny. KD is still skinny. Reggie Miller never bulked up. He was always skinny. So, the skill set can't be denied. The man definitely can play. And he's only 19 years old, which means he's going to even develop even more. But his mindset, his IQ, and his character and everything looks like it's already prepared for New York. And he wanted to be in New York. I think most like everybody else, but he really wants to be here. He didn't seem to be shaken by the boos. He didn't seem to be hindered or bothered by it. He actually seems to be even more determined more than ever to prove the boos wrong. Then on top of that, Phil made a power move. Some probably don't like, but some do. Timmy Jr. is gone, but he kind of shot himself in the foot. Let's be real. When Shump and JR got traded, he should have stepped up, because now he didn't have to fight for those minutes or share those minutes with those dudes. So he should have stepped up. But then once Melo went down, he definitely should have stepped up, but he didn't do it neither time. So he literally shot himself in the foot and played his way out of New York. Now we got Jerian Grant, which is a point guard and looks to be a combo guard. Can play the 2 as well. And the boy got skills. He looks aggressive. He looks like, let's say, he looks like Timmy Jr. 2.0. Like a better version, a more upgraded version. So now here we are facing, starting tomorrow, facing the free agency class. There's so many variations. There's so many variables. There's so many people to choose from or to go after. Now the key is who wants to actually come here and play. Whatever. I see Melo is throwing his hat in it, making some phone calls. Phil's doing his thing. They traveling, going to see certain people. They traveling out to LA, in different places to do what they got to do. So now we just got to see who we get in the draft. Who we already got in the draft. Plus we got that other cat that we stashing for a year, like we did with the dude that we stashed last year. But now he's going to be in the summer league. Louis Labrie, however you pronounce it. He's going to be on the team, on the summer league team. So now let's be excited and see what it's going to look like. I think this is going to be an interesting summer league team, because you're probably going to have Shved there, Gallo, and maybe Lido and whoever else. But my dude Chris already talking about a little tightness in the hip. Ain't no big thing. A little stretch, a little conditioning, go work that out. You got a couple of weeks to work on that, and he should be good to go by the summer league squad time. Now, I'm really excited to see what Grant is going to do. I'm excited to see if Shred's coming back healthy and whoever else. That 6'11 dude, France kid that we stashed for a year. Let's see what he's going to do. But now it's time to focus on the free agency. There's so many variations, so many variables. Who Phil's going to go after, who wants to come, what we're going to offer. And I don't think Phil is really trying to spend all of the money this year, because don't forget, We don't have no picks, nothing for next year. So he wants to probably save a little money for that free agency class, I guess. So we'll see. All I know is, like I've said before, whoever we get, I want them to fit. I want them to work with Melo. I want them to work with the people that we got here, work with the system, work with what we're trying to do. So when we put our team on the floor for 2015, 2016, that they're ready to compete, that they're ready to go hard or go home. They're ready to do what they got to do. And they already know that Phil is not playing. He's getting rid of cats that ain't showing up, that ain't doing what they supposed to do. So Phil got a plan. He's trying to build something. And we'll see how it all works out. Because when it's all said and done, I appreciate even Coach Fish already stating at the end of last season that he's not going to strictly run the triangle. So everybody give it a break. Oh, the triangle, not the triangle. Oh, the triangle. He said he's not only running the triangle. He's throwing in pick and roll. He's throwing in some other wrinkles to the offense. So let's go. You have to do that because you can't just strictly run the triangle. You have to do other tweaks depending on the players you got. So you got to build that. What's the word? You have to. Let's see. You have to build on, or you have to capitalize on. That's it. You have to capitalize on their strengths, but at the same time build and work on their weaknesses. So you can't just stick to just one offense. Yes, I know Phil is stuck for the triangle, but Coach Fish is the coach. So he said not strictly triangle. So we shall see. All I know is that we getting ready to make some power moves. Hopefully we'll get the right people. We'll get some good pieces to go alongside Melo, to go along who all we plan on bringing back, who all is going to be here. Let's just be excited about what's next. And let's just hold come 2015-16. It's going to be all good when we put them on the floor. Let's do this. It's your boy JayKnick, and I'm out. Peace.